We have all been there, right? Trapped in a meeting that just goes nowhere, drains all your energy, and let's be honest, accomplishes absolutely nothing. But what if I told you there's a rigorous step-by-step framework to turn those time-wasting sessions into powerful engines for progress? Because there is, and we're about to break it all down.
No, really, take a second and think about it. If you were to add up all the hours you've spent in meetings that had no clear purpose, that ran way over time, or that ended without any clear actions, what would that number be? 5 hours? 10? Maybe even more?
Exactly. Whatever your number is, the real answer is always the same. It's way too much. That is time you could have spent on actual work. Solving real problems and actually moving projects forward. Today, we're going to learn how to reclaim every single one of those minutes.
So here's our game plan. We're going to tackle this in 4 parts. First, everything you do before the meeting, that's your blueprint. Then, what happens during the meeting, flawless execution. Third, what you do after the meeting to lock in the follow-through. And finally, the big one, the governance layer that acts as the accountability engine for the whole system.
Okay, let's dive right into part 1 before the meeting. And I gotta tell you, this is critical because the success or failure of almost any meeting is decided before anyone even walks into the room. This is where you lay the entire foundation.
So, rule number 1 is super simple. Every meeting has to have a crystal clear purpose. Are you doing high-level strategic planning? Are you getting into the weeds with operational plans? Just a simple progress review? Or is this about making a key decision? If you can't define the goal using one of these categories, well, you should probably just cancel the meeting.
Now this is how you solve the who should we invite problem once and for all. You stop inviting people just in case. Instead, you invite them based on their specific role. The person who is accountable, they own the outcome. They have to be there. The responsible person, they do the work, so they're there to commit. The consulted folks are your experts. You bring them in for specific agenda items. And the informed, they don't need to be there at all. They can just read the minutes later.
This rule is absolutely non-negotiable, and honestly, it's a total game changer. It builds a culture of discipline and respect for everybody's time. When people know the meeting starts at 9 a.m. sharp and ends at 9:30 a.m. sharp, they show up ready and focused. And if someone's late, no recaps. It's on them to catch up.
And here it is, the ultimate quality control check. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a hard and fast rule. If there's no agenda sent out at least 24 hours in advance, the meeting is canceled. Period. This one simple rule forces everyone to prepare, and it just completely eliminates those pointless, meandering get-togethers.
So you've done all the prep work. The foundation is solid. Now we move into part 2, during the meeting. This is where all that preparation pays off through disciplined, flawless execution.
This is all about in-meeting discipline. Laptops are closed. Phones are put away. We are not revisiting decisions that were already made last week. We stick to the agenda, we make the decisions that need to be made right now, and we keep the momentum moving forward. No distractions, just focus.
And when a task gets created in one of these meetings, it has to follow this exact formula. What is the task specifically? Who owns it? And I mean a person's name, not a department. When is the exact due date? What resources do they need to get it done? And how will we measure success? This removes all the guesswork. A task defined this way is just so much more likely to actually get done.
Okay, the meeting's over, but we are not done yet, not even close. Welcome to part 3, after the meeting. This is where most meetings totally fall apart, but this framework makes sure you lock in every single outcome. So the minutes you send out aren't just some casual summary. They're governance grade. What does that mean? It means they are an official, auditable record. They have to clearly document every decision made, every risk identified, any budget impacts, and every single task assignment. This document becomes the one single source of truth, which kills all those, "oh, I thought you meant" conversations later.
And the follow-up runs on a strict countdown timer. The clock starts the second the meeting ends. Within 24 hours, those minutes are circulated and all the action trackers are updated. But check this out. A few days later, supervisors have to actually verify that the work has started. It's not enough to just assign something. The system has a built-in check to make sure the engine is running.
All right, on to our final section, part 4, the governance layer. Think of this as the accountability engine that makes the whole system stick. This is what turns these rules from a nice idea into the way things are actually done around here. This slide shows a massive shift in how we talk about progress. We get away from vague stories about how we're making good progress or working hard.
Instead, reporting becomes data-driven. We're talking KPIs. And most importantly, we focus on the exceptions. What's late? What's over budget? What's at risk? That's what actually needs the group's attention.
And to bake in financial discipline, every single meeting has a budget alignment checkpoint. It's simple. How much have we spent so far? What's our forecast look like? Is there any variance? This keeps every single decision grounded in financial reality. No more nasty surprises at the end of the quarter.
This rule is specifically designed to kill what I call the hallway decision. You know, the one I'm talking about, right? That informal chat that suddenly derails an entire project. With this framework, if a plan changes, it has to be formally approved in a meeting, documented in the minutes, and communicated. It enforces total clarity and prevents chaos.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Your calendar doesn't lie. It is a perfect, unfiltered reflection of your real priorities. So go ahead, take a look at yours. Are your meetings the powerful engines driving results, or are they just the empty space between the real work? Now that you have the framework, the choice is yours.